Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Generations. On the last video we just restored the chemical plant zone, so let's see what stage Sonic has in store for us today. Oh, chemical plant zone, you shall be missed, but you'll always be remembered. So let's go to the right and see what we have available to us. It seems like a place in the clouds. What the hell could this place be? Now for this stage I'm actually going to be doing the modern Sonic first, and there are reasons and you'll see them later. You know, the question mark hill zone is like a bus. You don't get any for a very long time and all of a sudden 3 come along. Like this joke. It's getting old. Sky Sanctuary probably has to be one of my favourite stages, if only because of the music. And if Sonic 2 wasn't your favourite Sonic game, well, Sonic & Knuckles was, and it happens to be my favourite of the series as well. So many new features have been added at this point, there's just too many to list. The main two, though, are that you can play as Knuckles and Hyper Sonic, which I am very sad to say never came back. Ever. The game also introduced a one-off villain, Mecha Sonic. When it's played as Knuckles, it's probably one of my favourite boss fights within the game. Oh my god, this stage is so amazing. What they've done with the place is ridiculous. I love what Sky Sanctuary looks like in the modern Sonic stages. There is just so much attention to detail here. The level, as you can see, spans out in the background. You can just see the whole of Sky Sanctuary up there in the clouds, and it's amazing. I have to say, as a set, in Generations, Sky Sanctuary is probably my favourite stage of the whole game. Not only does the stage look amazing, but it sounds amazing as well. Both remixes of the Sky Sanctuary Zone track are outstanding and very upbeat and very awesome, and I can't find words here. I loved the stage in the original. My only gripe with it was that it was very short. If you play as Sonic, there's only one act, and that's usually done in a few minutes. Though, if you do play as Knuckles, you get to play both acts, as well as fight the actual Mecha Sonic boss, which is pretty awesome. It's basically the final boss of the Knuckles stages, where Mecha Sonic goes on top of the Master Emerald, absorbing its power, turning into Super Mecha Sonic. And it's a damn shame that it's not a villain that's being reused at any point, but at the same time, they still have Metal Sonic, so I can kind of understand why. But Mecha Sonic looked cooler! You'll have to forgive me for being a bit fancy and knowing where some of the jumps are in this. As I said, it's one of my favourite levels, so it means I've played it a few times. But it does give us a chance to get a few of the red rings, which unlocks more swag, so I suppose it's not a problem. I mentioned in my review that this game sometimes goes for a platformy feel rather than a full-on speed feel, and this section of the Sky Sanctuary, and better yet the Sky Sanctuary alone, is probably a good example of that, and at the same time it's probably an example that someone would use for the whole bottomless pit argument that I have heard a few times. Well, to be honest, the whole stage is more of a bottomless pit considering it is in mid-air, and you know, a one boost wrong and you could go flying into the depths and die. So you have to be careful not do what I did and almost die. So I can see where you're coming from, but this stage is a good example where sometimes you do have to slow down a little bit to be able to get your bearings and then speed up, as long as you know what you're doing and not running into walls. I must say there are some times in the modern stages where you do feel like getting a little bit boost happy, and you usually pay dearly for it, but there are some times where they make it very fun. And usually areas that can be boosted through without any fear of falling or dying in any way. What I'm really liking about the modern stages and its platforming sections is that even though you are jumping and going left and right, up and down, all sorts of places to move around, you're still doing it very quickly. You're still being able to dash into things, you're still being able to boost forward, you're still being able to keep a momentum that is suitable for a Sonic game especially. Oh, I love that shot of the death egg in the background. It's just so cheesy. So let's see how we did. We did it in a reasonable time, 3 minutes, and we also got 82 rings. I guess that's not too bad, but it earns us an S rank, which is what counts if you are going for all S rank. But I don't think I am, because there are some stages that kind of trip me up sometimes, and I might die because I'm an idiot and like to boost everywhere. Told you not to do that. Told you. But you did anyway, and you died, and you paid for it. So yeah, don't do that. Yay! Sky Sanctuary. I would say we added colour back to the place, but really it's just green and then more kind of beigey grey, so we didn't do much. And we got some new artwork, which is always nice. So let's go into the classic stage, which is what people remember of the Sky Sanctuary Zone, and definitely the better of the two remix tracks as well. I really liked the modern stage track, but I must say that the classic track definitely takes my favourite. Man, every time I hear this music, it just brings a tear to my eye. It's so fucking... That was close. I almost fell down there, and that would have been abysmal. But this music owns, so I don't care. Anyone who's played the Sky Sanctuary Zone knows what is going on here, and how much awesome this scene is. You're running through the Sky Sanctuary Zone, which is extremely detailed, even in the classic stages, and you're seeing the Death Egg slowly rise in the background. Now that brings back some goddamn memories, and it's such a nice little touch. I say little, the thing's absolutely huge, but that's not the point. But man, I could not be fanboying more over this than any... This game is so fucking cool. Oh, this stage is awesome. You do have to be a little bit careful as classic Sonic though. There are plenty of times where if you act recklessly, you can fall off and not necessarily die, but you will go to a earlier part of the level and then you have to kind of go, oh god, I gotta do all this again. But there are parts where death will be your friend if you decide to spin dash randomly, so do take your time a little bit. Whoa, careful guys. I said take your time in a Sonic game. That doesn't mean go and play a Rouge or Knuckles stage in Sonic Adventure 2. Heyo! Burn! Yeah, anyone with me? No? Okay. Oh, man, the Death Egg in the background is such a nice touch. It's so good. I'm actually gonna have to redo this bit, because I want to get that red ring. I want to try and get a few red rings on this run. If only to unlock some of the bonus content, especially some of the music. Once you unlock music, you can change them in the levels, and I kind of want to do a little something. So I want to at least unlock the first track, because I know that will be quite amusing. What isn't amusing is being hit by enemies, and these things. Oh god, I hated these things in the Marble Zone, or whatever it was the Marble Garden Zone, that was right. Oh god, they sucked. I'm so glad that they're in this level like once. Having said that, there is a mini game devoted to the damn thing where you race Amy. And I don't think I'm going to be doing that one because that one sucked. And since we're on the subject, but not really, I want to ask a question for those of you who are still listening. And if you are, then congratulations, you can actually put up with my videos. Well done. Basically, it involves the extra stages. If I do them, and I have to, there are a few I need to do purely to progress throughout the game, but there are extras. Yeah. Do you want me to record them or not? Do you want me to show them? I will show you the necessary ones, but do you want me to show you all of them? Because I don't mind doing that. Just post in the comments what you think. And we're almost done now. Yeah. Remember when I said to not spin dash mindlessly? That can happen. My bad, really, for not taking my time. And now I'm just like, oh god, oh, yeah. So, don't do that. Thankfully, my original goal for this Let's Play wasn't an all S rank. No one requested that, so screw you if you're thinking that, because this ain't gonna happen. I died, and I lost all my rings, so it's not gonna happen. I'm probably gonna get like an A or a B. Okay, a B. That's not too bad, I guess, but I'm not going for all S rank, so I don't care, yay! Okay. So that is the Sky Sanctuary Zone. Definitely my favourite stage set in this game, and hell, even in Sonic & Knuckles, it was one of my favourite stages. That wasn't Lava Reef. And we've fully restored Sky Sanctuary, and we're about to hear one of my favourite responses to beating a stage. It's actually pretty comical that you had to do the classic one last.
Thanks, Sonic. You did a good job back there. Hey, did you gain weight? Sonic!
Oh man, Knuckles was such a dick! But it's true. Sonic has gained weight, technically, but not. He had weight and then doesn't. Yeah. So now we've beaten all 3 stages, challenges are available, and we have to beat 1 in each stage to be able to progress with the game, and they can vary from speed challenges, to races, to ring collection, and so on. But that's for next time. I'm MegaGWolf, and I'll see you on the next Let's Play Sonic Generations. Oh my god, playing this stage to this music is so awesome! Hello and welcome to the Sonic Hack Showcase. Today we're looking at Sonic the Hedgehog 1 in HD!